Fallon, and hey, Friday. Today on Good Morning Muscles, we're going to be learning all about the quarterback for the Kansas City Chiefs. We're going to work on some kicking. It's going to be so much fun. Get up and move it.
Life and love. Good morning, son. Good morning. Good morning, son. How are you? Skies above. Gee, it's great to be alive and love.
All right, for our warm-up today, Mr. Fallon has trusty iPad back with him. Today we're going to learn all about the quarterback for the Kansas City Chiefs. Do you know who it is? His name's Patrick Mahomes. And today, while we learn all about Patrick Mahomes, we're going to do the bicycle. And your challenge is going to be to try to keep your feet in the air the whole time. All right. Patrick Mahomes was born in 1995. So if you remember yesterday when we learned about Tom Brady, we learned he was born in 1977. So if Tom Brady was born in 1977 and Patrick Mahomes was born in 1995, who is older? After taking over as starting quarterback for the Kansas City Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes quickly established himself as one of the premier players in the NFL. In just his second year as a professional, Mahomes was named the NFL's MVP for the 2018 season after throwing for 5,097 yards and 50 touchdowns. So if you're named the MVP, that means you're the best player in the NFL. The following season, Mahomes led the Chiefs to a victory over the San Francisco 49ers in Super Bowl 54 and was selected as the game's MVP. Patrick Mahomes was born on September 17, 1995 in Tyler, Texas. His father was a professional baseball pitcher who played 17 seasons in the major leagues. While attending high school at White House, Texas, Patrick excelled at both football and baseball. Whew, quarter one down. Put your feet down, take a break. Whew. Mr. Fallon's legs were burning so much. Why is that good? That's because they were getting stronger. All right, let's go for the second quarter. Feet up, here we go. Although he was drafted by the Detroit Tigers in the 37th round of the Major League Baseball draft, he decided to go to college instead. He decided to go to Texas Tech University, where he played football and baseball his freshman year before choosing to pursue football exclusively. In 2016, he led the NCAA with 5,052 passing yards. He also led the NCAA in total yards with 5,337. His performance that season earned him the Sammy Baugh Trophy as the best passing quarterback in football. He left Texas Tech his junior year and entered the 2017 NFL Draft, where he was picked by the Chiefs as the 10th overall pick. Rest. So he was picked 10th, so there were 9 other people picked before him, and if you remember, Tom Brady was picked 199th. There were 198 players picked before him. All right, get ready, and bicycle. Mahomes played little during his rookie season in the NFL. Initially, he was the Chiefs' backup quarterback behind Alex Smith. In practices, however, Mahomes continued to impress the team's coaching staff with his deft passing and playmaking abilities. When the Chiefs traded Smith to the Washington football team at the end of the 2017 season, Mahomes was named the starter. In 2018, he posted one of the most prolific seasons of any quarterback in the NFL. With Mahomes leading the offense, the Chiefs notched a 12-4 regular season record and was tied for the best record in the AFC. And end of the second quarter, we have one more quarter left. Let's learn about the final things about Patrick Mahomes. All right, are you ready? Keep those feet in the air. Here we go. In 2019, Mahomes missed 2 mid-season games with a dislocated kneecap, but returned to guide the team to another 12-4 record and a second consecutive appearance in the AFC Championship game. This time, Mahomes passed for 3 touchdowns to lead Kansas City to a 35-24 victory over the Tennessee Titans. The victory sent the Chiefs to the Super Bowl against the 49ers. Mahomes struggled at first with his passing game, tossing 2 interceptions as the Chiefs fell behind by 10 points. But in the fourth quarter, Mahomes threw touchdown passes on 2 consecutive drives to give Kansas City the lead for good. The Chiefs defeated the 49ers by a score of 31-20. He was named the Super Bowl MVP. Whew. Boys and girls, nice warm-up.
Good morning, muscles.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Rolling around at the speed of sound. Got places to go, gotta follow my rainbow. Can't stick around, have to keep moving on. Guess what lies ahead? Only one way to find out. Must keep on moving ahead. No time for guessing, follow my plan instead.
It's game time.
All right, for game time today, we are going to work on kicking a football. Now, usually when you kick a football, you need to use one of these. Do you remember what this is called? This is called a football tee. And usually you use one of those. If you don't have a tee at home, you could use a roll of tape like this and put your football right in there, and that can work as a tee. So let's go ahead and demonstrate first using the roll of tape, then we'll work on it using the tee. So Mr. Fallon's going to put his roll of tape down, and I'm going to put my football right in there just like that so it should stand up. Oh, I don't know if you can see. Mr. Fallon needs to back up a little bit. Just like that. And I want the football to stand up in the air just like that. And when I kick, how many steps back do you think I should take? I'm going to take 3 big steps back. 1, 2, 3. And then when I'm ready to kick, I'm going to run up and I'm going to kick the ball as hard as I can, and I'm going to try to kick it right at the bottom. If I kick the bottom of the football, that makes the football go up in the air. Let's go ahead and give it a try. Standing at the football, how many steps back again? 3 big steps. 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to run up, kick it right at the bottom, and wow! Went way up in the air. Now Mr. Fallon's going to get his tee. So that time I tried using the roll of tape. And if you have a roll of tape, you can practice using that. Now this time Mr. Fallon's going to use the tee. To use the tee has 2 teeth right here. These teeth are important. They hold the football up, and you want to have the teeth pointed toward you. So I'm going to have it just like this. Let's go ahead and show you so you can see. So when I put it on the tee, it wants to look just like this. I'm going to kick from over here so the teeth are pointed toward me. I also want the football to stand up. That way I can kick it right at the bottom. I don't want to set it on the tee like this, because here's the bottom of the football. I would never be able to kick it up there. I would kick back here if I kicked it right at the bottom. So instead, stand it up like this, kick it right at the bottom, and it'll make it go up in the air. Let's go ahead and give it a try. Here's my football on the tee, standing up. The teeth are pointed toward me. 3 big steps back. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to run up and kick it just like that. Now, boys and girls, you can practice your kicking over and over and over and over again. Just like we've talked about, if you don't have a football, you could use a roll of paper towels. You could use a paper ball, whatever you have at home. Now, Mr. Fallon's going to try one more time. This time, how far across the gym I can kick it. I'm going to set it here on my tee, stand it up, teeth point toward me. 3 big steps back. 1, 2, 3. Think I can hit the wall? I think when I threw it, I hit the wall, and I think when I punted it, I hit the wall. I don't know if I can do it when I kick. Mr. Fallon's going to really try hard. My 3 big steps back, run up, and it didn't quite make it. Mr. Fallon, I think, could have had a better kick. That just means that Mr. Fallon needs to practice his kicking more. Today, go outside, see how far you can kick. See if you can kick farther than somebody else, or even you can try to kick it and have somebody else try to catch it. It'll be so much fun. Practice a bunch, get really good, get really strong.
Good morning, muscles.
Boys and girls, nice job this week. Practicing so many football skills we talked about. Throwing and gripping the football and making a spiral. We worked on some catching it above our waist, catching it below our waist, some running catches. Worked on punting, holding it on our waist, taking a step, dropping and punting it. Worked on some kicking, putting it on a tee, 3 big steps back, running up and kicking. We learned about who was playing in the Super Bowl, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Kansas City Chiefs. We learned a little bit about the Super Bowl. We learned about Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes. Wow, what a week it's been. Boys and girls, what we want you to do is send us a message who you think's going to win the Super Bowl on Seesaw, and keep practicing and have a lot of fun, and maybe in 15 years we'll be watching you play in the Super Bowl. That would be so cool. Be back here on Monday. We're going to get back to gymnastics, and you have a great weekend. Muscles!